these computers, for example, I have a phone in my pocket right now. It's a computer. And it's a tool of mine, just like a Cuisinart, just a lawnmower, just like any other tool. Microphone's a tool. When you're using it, you're using it. When you're not using it, it's sitting idle. My phone's sitting idle right now. However, in the world of artificial intelligence, there will be systems, there will be AIs that are doing things for us all the time. We ask it to go do something, and it does it all the time. Just like we ask one of our employees to do something, it does it all the time. And we like it to be human in the loop, but as autonomous as possible, as governed as necessary. And so these computers are off working on things, designing chips, writing software, optimizing things, going through plans, evaluating all the various plans that we have and trying to figure out which one is the best to come back and recommend it to us. And so the exploration of the design space, exploration of the optimization space is really, really large, and we want these AIs to go explore them, to go look for new scientific discovery, for example.
The speaker discusses the increasing energy demands of data centers and AI factories, predicting that future AI systems will require significantly more power as they become more advanced. AI factories, unlike traditional data centers, are designed to continuously perform tasks such as designing chips, optimizing software, and exploring scientific discoveries. These systems will operate autonomously, producing valuable artificial intelligence that can help optimize various industries while using significant energy resources. The speaker also touches on the importance of regulation in the AI industry, acknowledging both the tremendous potential benefits and risks of AI. Policymakers must understand the technology to harness its potential for good, especially in fields like healthcare, climate science, and education. Educating policymakers will help ensure that AI is used responsibly, protecting national security and safeguarding society from potential threat. Finally, the conversation addresses the darker side of AI, such as the generation of fake data and misinformation. The speaker emphasizes that AI will be needed to counteract these issues by detecting and stopping malicious activities at high speed. Comparing this to the constant need for cybersecurity, they suggest that AI itself will be the key to staying ahead in this ongoing challenge.
These data centers could consume today maybe 100 megawatts, and in the future it'll probably be several, 10 times, 20 times more than that. It doesn't have to necessarily be built in one place, but the amount of data that we're going to train it with, and these AI models are going to use synthetic data.
Yeah. I want to ask you about regulation and the role in that, but you were going to say for a second about AI production.
This is the big observation from an energy perspective. This is really important to know. For the very first time, a computer is a tool, but it's also a factory. It used to be a data center where data is stored. But in the future, these computers that we build will be used in a way that's very different than the past.
But there is the other side of the coin. We hosted Brad Smith from Microsoft, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and they released a report on AI-generated content, the implications for kids and others and so forth. So, what about that, keeps you up at night piece of it, the darker side of AI? How do you think of that?
Well, it's going to take AI to catch the darker side of AI. And the reason for that is pretty clear. AI is going to be producing fake data and false information at very high speeds. And so it'll take somebody with very high speeds to detect that and to shut it down.
Higher speeds.
Higher speeds. That's right. Exactly. And so I think this is very similar to cybersecurity. Almost every single company in every single country is being hacked and attacked at almost all times.
Right.
And so it's going to take even better cybersecurity to defend ourselves. And so I think we just have to make sure that we stay ahead.
And AI will help us do that.
It's going to take AI to help us stay ahead.
Yeah.
Building NVIDIA is probably the single best thing that any of our employees, any one of us has ever done. We've built what is recognized one of the most consequential technology companies in history.
Yeah.
And our technology is used in groundbreaking work in so many different fields of science and industries. We've, of course, invented technologies over the course of 3 decades that nobody could imagine.
Right.
And so I'm proud of that. That's probably our most important work. And applying this technology and advancing it further for some of the most challenging and pressing issues of our time, whether it's digital biology or healthcare, is some of our best futures. I can't imagine what we're going to be like in 10 years, frankly.
Yeah.
And when we apply artificial intelligence to the field of biology, and for us to move beyond calling it life sciences to life engineering, just like we do. And for us to be able to understand biology the way we understand many other fields of science would be incredible. And so I think that's probably our single greatest potential of helping, and we're working on it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. You obviously have built something incredibly powerful and fascinating, and you're a learner every day.
So it's off in these machines, and it's running all the time. In a lot of ways, these computers in the future will be in AI factory.
Right.
And there's a new factory that is being created right now. There's a new industry that's being created right now. It's called AI.
Right.
And remember, a new industry requires energy, and this is a new addition to the past. And so while accelerated computing, what NVIDIA does, allows us to save a lot of energy in the way that we use to compute. So every software that can be accelerated should be accelerated. We should modernize old data centers with the new type of computing models that are accelerated, and we'll save a lot of energy in doing that. And that's a classical data center. That's what we used to build. But there's a new thing that's called AI factories, and that's going to consume energy. But what, of course, comes out of it is artificial intelligence that will help us save energy somewhere else.
Right.
And so this is a, if you will, an industrial revolution.
A new assembly line. You used your car analogy a bit ago.
A new factory.
Regulations and guardrails and policy making. There's a lot of energy on the Hill, and rightly, about how do we think about preserving innovation while protecting national security, our children, fill in the blank, and our role in the world vis-a-vis the Europeans or others. How do you think about those issues as, members of the Congress down the street here start to put pen to paper on the way forward for your industry?
Well, first, to help them understand the technology, all of the potential, incredible good that it can do around the world, recognizing the threats and the danger of this technology, of course. The technology is fundamentally intelligence, and intelligence could be used in a lot of different ways, for great and for peril. And so we help them understand the state of the technology. Where are we today? Where will it be in some reasonable time? And how to think about the technology more practically instead of theoretically, science fiction wise.
Right.
And so without us demystifying it, it's hard for people to understand this technology. And so help people understand the technology. Help people understand the very, very good use that's already coming out of it. And in the various fields of science, whether it's in healthcare or climate science or education, or everybody should have their own tutor. And so I have my own tutor today. And my tutor is Perplexity. I use it almost every day.
What is this tutor?
Perplexity. It's a great resource. It's an AI, and calls upon other AIs, and you could ask it all kinds of questions, and it's really, really, really helpful. Anyways, it's taught me a lot about digital biology, and so it's really great.
So you're obviously a half-full guy.
So one, make sure that we educate them about the opportunities around the world so that they understand that exporting American technology is winning abroad. And we want to win here, we want to win abroad, we want to win everywhere. And all of the policymakers I've met wants America to win, and that's great. That's great.
In conclusion, the future of AI will require significant energy resources as data centers evolve into AI factories, continuously running complex tasks and producing valuable output. These systems will help optimize industries, but their energy consumption will also rise. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, it will be crucial to modernize infrastructure and ensure that we balance technological advancements with sustainability. Regulation will play a key role in ensuring that AI is used responsibly, providing benefits in fields like healthcare and education while minimizing risk. On the other hand, the darker side of AI, such as misinformation and cybersecurity threats, presents new challenges. AI itself will be vital in combating these issues, as its speed and capabilities are necessary to detect and mitigate risks in real time. As AI continues to advance, policymakers and society must stay informed and proactive in ensuring that this powerful technology is used for the greater good. Questions for viewers. How do you think AI can be better regulated to ensure both innovation and safety? In what ways do you believe AI can help address major challenges like misinformation and cybersecurity?